Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. And I'm looking at the final beer from the 4-pack variety pack, the Guilty Pleasures pack from Wicked Weed Brewing Company. They're out of Asheville, North Carolina. This is the one that I've been waiting for. It is the German chocolate cake. It clocks in at 8.8% ABV, German chocolate cake, chocolate, and coconut. I love stouts with coconut in them. So I have very high hopes for this one. 8.8% alcohol, that's getting up there. So it says on the label Imperial Stout brewed with chocolate and coconut flavors. There's really nothing else on the label. So the Guilty Pleasures variety pack comes with 4 different Imperial Stouts. The German chocolate cake, with which I'm about to drink. The brownie, which was really good. The s'mores, which was really good. And the milk and cookies, all in the A range. So let's see how the German chocolate cake stacks up to the other 3. I have very high hopes for this one because the other ones were so dang good. Let's go ahead and pour it up. I'm super psyched. All right, this is actually probably the darkest of the 4, just based on the pour there. It's a little bit darker. Ooh, generated the most head as well. It's about a 3.5 finger, very creamy looking, dark tan head. The appearance, jet black. That little sip ahead gave me a nice indication of what we're about to get into. And let me tell you, folks, it's nice. So the aroma, you're getting the coconut, you're getting some nice chocolate notes, a little bit of that roasted malt character is coming through on the nose as well. A nice balance between the chocolate and the coconut. Maybe not quite as much coconut as I would like on the aroma, but based on that little sip of foam that I just took, I think that the coconut is going to come into play a lot more on the palate. No indication that this is a high alcohol stout. The 8.8% alcohol is masked well on the aroma. No booziness to speak of. Maybe a little bit of vanilla as well. I'm picking up on, and a light caramel note, and that is it. So I am salivating here. It smells like an absolute delight. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but Wicked Weed Brewing Company is out of Asheville, North Carolina. I've had a lot of beers from them over the years, but not a lot of stouts. So I was very excited to pick up the Guilty Pleasures Variety 4-pack. It was $12.99. Highly, highly recommend it. This is the last one out of the 4-pack. They've all been A-okay. And this one it's going to be up there as well. So the coconut comes through on the palate. There's more of a dark chocolate type thing on the palate between the actual chocolate that's added to the beer and the nice roasted malt character that you're picking up in the middle of the sip. It's a little heavier than the other beers as well. It's not the highest alcohol. It's 8.8%. The highest alcohol beer was the S'mores at 9%. But this one has a little bit more body. It's a little thicker of a mouthfeel. It does have that creamy mouthfeel as well, much like the other 3, which makes me think that this has lactose added to it. It may not, though, because they don't disclose it on the box or on the label on any of the cans. But they all have a super creamy mouthfeel, much like you would get with a beer that has lactose, milk sugar added to it. The alcohol, there's no burning sensation going down the throat. There's no warming effect going down the throat. This is cold, but I have had it out for about 10 minutes, so it's had a little bit of an opportunity to warm up. It's absolutely delightful. The balance between the chocolate and the coconut is beautiful, and that roasted malt character in the middle of the sip with a little bit of caramel sweetness and vanilla as well. The only thing I think that could make this beer a little bit better is if they barrel aged it. The carbonation with this is on the high end of like getting into medium. The body on the high end of medium, more towards heavy, whereas the other ones were a little bit on the lighter side of medium. So this one, even though, like I said, it's not the highest alcohol beer in the 4-pack, it is the heaviest bodied beer in the 4-pack. And I do believe, let me take one more sip, I do believe it is my favorite out of the 4. But I'm a sucker for coconut. The coconut flavors are not overplayed. They're nicely balanced, like I said. Definitely natural, though. Nothing artificial or off with the flavor. Sometimes you get coconut beers and they have a weird, almost like an artificially flavored coconut. It's too strong or it doesn't quite taste right. if you've ever had fresh toasted coconut, that's what you're getting with this. And it's absolutely delightful. So I am actually going to give this one, it's my favorite of the 4-pack. I'm going to give it a 98 out of 100. It does get just into that world-class rating for me. 98, 99, and 100 are the varying levels of world-class for my particular rating system. So it's on the lower end of world-class, but it definitely is world-class. The only thing I think that could make this better is if they barrel-aged it. Wicked Weed, if you're watching this, barrel-age these beers and release another 4-pack with all 4 of these barrel-aged. They're all excellent. They would all be world-class if they were barrel-aged, I think. Up the ante just a little bit more, but awesome, awesome stuff from Wicked Weed Brewing Company out of Asheville, North Carolina. I could not be more pleased with the $12.99 4-pack. I will definitely pick up another one of these 4-packs if it's still available the next time I go to the liquor store. So that'll do it for this beer review, guys. 98 out of 100 for the German chocolate cake Imperial Stout from Wicked Weed Brewing Company. Buy it, try it, let me know what you guys think. That'll do it for this beer review. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.